Hey guys, it's Wolf here from Trimaris. Sorry I have been a little late on this last video, but I figured I'd give you a little short one today. It's about shield construction and rules. Again, I'm using the Trimaris latest handbook, but our handbook usually translates over other kingdoms with very small modification. So let's get right to it. Shields have no real restrictions on what you can make them out of, how big or how small you want them, just a couple safety features. First off, we want to protect the rattan that we're striking, that we're blocking the shield with. We can use a couple of different materials. This was irrigation piping. It worked for about 4 months before it got chewed up. Also with just basic string. The basic string worked okay. I was experimenting with it because I didn't want to drill big holes in my shield. The other safety precaution that we have is for people, which would be the most important safety precaution. Nothing can protrude from the shield more than 3/8 of an inch. That includes everything except for our shield boss. Our shield boss can protrude out as much as we want, but we cannot use it as a weapon. Shield-to-shield contact is good. Body-to-shield contact is bad, because we don't want to hurt our friends. We just want to leave slight bruises on them with our stick, right? So with these screws, what I've done is, since I couldn't find a small enough screw that would go through the shield and the shield boss without protruding out the back an incredible amount, I found these little round things. They sell them in sets of 2 or 4 for like $1. And what they do is they come over and it creates a nice smooth surface. So therefore, if for some reason somebody gets on the inside of my shield or their arm drags, and even though they're wearing armor, I don't want to send them to the hospital because I gash them open because of a loose screw somewhere. So I actually usually Loctite those down. Now that's a metal shield, and it's also a center boss shield. If we're using a heater, which is going to come across, or anything that's strapped to our arm, we're going to wear our normal arm armor, but also we're either going to have a cover that's going to go over the hand and the handle, or if you get a barn door handle, you can slip your hand in, put a full gauntlet on backwards, and grip that, and it'll actually clamshell over your hand, which will create a safe environment for your hand, and it will pass. That's a metal shield. Here's a wooden shield. This was an old round shield I was using. As you can see, after about a year of on and off fighting, it started to take the beating. But this is the best type of edging that I've found. You can use rawhide, which gets a little expensive and it's kind of difficult to apply, but it looks really good. This is heater hose. Again, a little expensive, but it'll last forever. And a lot thicker string. Use paracord if possible, because that is extremely durable. You can also use nylon 3/8 string. This actually prevents that irrigation tubing from getting beaten up a lot. And this wooden shield, even though it's flat, is still fairly mobile. So you sacrifice a little bit of weight for something that's going to be just as durable and a little bit more period. Even though there were metal shields, most fighters could not afford them back in the day. Again, I'm using a center boss, edging, and the best way to attach that is with a 1/2 inch every time. So you're going to go in one way and then come through itself and then go in the opposite way into the next one. And it will just continue that way, and you create 1/2 inches, and you get that nice, pretty design all the way through. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.